Hey girl, welcome to my channel. In today's video, you are going to see how I create the perfect brow. I hope this technique helps you. If there's any other specific questions that you have, please leave that in the comments below. I will be happy to help you with any of your any of your skincare and cosmetic needs. So please leave that in the comments below. But I use my favorite products in every single video, and I'm going to teach you how to create this perfect brow. So stay tuned and we'll see you on the inside. Okay girl, so first thing that I'm going to say is if you are not plucking, waxing, threading something, you need to. So we all have peach fuzz literally covering our entire face. So if you are not taking care of those little hairs, especially right here on this outer corner of your eyeshadow is just not gonna blend. It doesn't matter how much you try to blend it out, it's not, because the color is sticking to those hairs. Same thing with your foundation. If you ever can see like kind of shadowing right here along this area, it's because of the peach fuzz on your face. So at Walmart, whatever, CVS, you can get these little brow, what do they call them? Brow trimmers, I think is what they're called. It's like a stick, a little plastic stick with a little baby blade on the end, and you can basically dermaplane your face with it. So I would recommend you do that first. If you are someone that has very thick, full brows, of course I'm gonna recommend you to go get them waxed or threaded, and to spread your waxing and threads out. Of course, get you a good pair of tweezers, and you can tweeze in between to help spread out your appointments. Looking at mine, you can tell that I have very little eyebrows. What I do have is I have quite a bit of blonde hairs throughout. So I have to fill them in. So the two products that I personally love to use is going to be my Precision Brow Liner. Oops, grabbed the wrong thing. And my Volumizing Brow Tint. So these two items here together are going to be your best friend. If you have fuller, thicker brows and you really don't need anything, I would recommend that you still do Volumizing Brow Tint. Someone like me is going to need to use both items. We have very little to no hairs. So the first thing that I always like to do is I like to take my Launer brow brush here. It has a little spoolie on this end. I like to take it, oh, let me zoom you in some. Come on, Anchor, get close. Real close and personal here. Oh Lord. Okay, so this is bare face. I've moisturized, cleansed and moisturized, that's it. So we're gonna take this spoolie and I'm brushing my hairs up. As you can see, a couple of them are a little longer, and that's fine. If you want to, you can take brow scissors and kind of trim up those hairs, but I already don't have a whole lot of hairs to begin with, so I'm gonna leave them because of how I'm gonna shape out my brow. So same thing on this side, and honestly, your brows are not going to naturally be shaped the same way. I like the shape of this one way better naturally than this one. As you can see, this one's a little more full than this one, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. But we're going to make it look good. So the first thing you want to focus on is where your brow should start. So if you line up a brush or your pencil straight on this side of your nostril, to the inner corner of your eye right here, straight up, that's where your brow should start. So as you can see, kind of right here at the beginning where my brow should start, it's very thin right there. But if you have any hairs on this side of that line, whenever you create that line right there, you need to clean up that inner part there. to get where your arch should be, you're gonna take from the outer corner of your nostril again, across the center of your eye, looking straight ahead, of course. Don't be like looking to the side and go like that, or looking this way and go like that. You need to be looking straight ahead. That's where your arch should be. So as you can see, that's kind of where my natural arch is anyways. And then you're gonna take from the outer corner of your nose to the outer corner of your eye, and that's where your brow should end. And I'm pretty sure my brow is a little short naturally, yeah. So you can see where I just put the dot and where my hairs really stop. So I have to create a longer brow there on the end of my eyebrow. So to shape out your brow, this part of your brow is naturally thicker than this part, as you can see looking at my brows here. So you can see kind of where my hairline would be right here, and you can see how thin it is throughout right there. That's fine too. Just start right here where your little line is, and you're going to angle it kind of upward. But you're gonna do just little itty bitty baby strokes. You don't wanna like create a harsh line. So you can see the line that I've created there. And once you get about halfway to your arch, you're gonna start angling it further up to where it's, see how this is angled, but now we're gonna angle it up in a deeper angle, if that makes sense. So right there is where my arch is. You see what I've done so far. I've angled it and then angled it deeper into my brow. And as of right now, I'm pretty much just following my natural hairline so far on the bottom. So now once you get to the place where your arch starts is where you're gonna start actually angling it back downward. So again, I'm still just doing little baby strokes until I get to that little dot that I created there. So now the entire bottom is lined, which looking at both eyebrows now, I already see a difference in my two brows just with lining the bottom of it. And I hope you can see that too on camera. So now we're gonna start lining the top, and I don't start all the way over. I like to start inwards just a little bit, and I'm gonna follow the same angle that I have on the bottom. Not going any deeper or any less than what's on the bottom already. Okay, so right here is where the arch starts. You see my little line there? So now I'm gonna start going downward. But on this part, this downward line is gonna be a deeper down than this one. This one's kind of angled to the side. This one's gonna be deeper to connect to my dot right there on the corner. So you can see now I have that really pretty shape. You can see where my brow is very sparse and doesn't have a lot of hair. And now looking at both brows straight ahead, you can tell how much of a difference that is already making for my face and my eye, because this corner right here looks more lifted on this side, even though it's obviously exactly the same as it was before. So filling it in is gonna make it look even more lifted on this side. That's just with shaping it out. So now to fill it in, you're not going to like fully color it in. You're going to do little hair-like strokes. So put it on the skin, move it up, let go. Put it on the skin, move it up, let go. You're gonna do that over and over and over again. But every time you do it, you want it to follow the actual natural hair growth. So right here in the front, of course, the hair grows upward. So you can do upward strokes like this. Now once you're done with this front part, then once you're in this part, these hairs are growing kind of upwards still, but at an angle to the side. And then once you get over here, these hairs start to grow downward. So you're just gonna do little strokes until it's all filled in. So as you can see, me looking straight ahead, what that does for my face. Your brows are so important because it's going to frame your face and it's going to give the full shape and finish off your look. If I did a full glam look and did nothing to my brows and they look like this with foundation over it and stuff, which would obviously make the hairs look even lighter than they are, it would look like I had no eyebrows and it would not look right. I can promise you that. So the next thing I like to go in with is this volumizing brow tint. It has its own little like baby mascara wand right here on the end, and it does have little fibers in it. So what it's gonna do is it's going to attach to the hairs that are already naturally there, make them look fuller and longer and thicker. So it does help with the more natural looking eyebrow versus like fake filled in eyebrows. So all you need to do is literally start combing through your hairs. If you get it like up here, it's fine. Not a big deal. Just keep going until your full brow is filled in. So you see I got a little bit right there, but it's okay. Not a big deal, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I will be right back for some concealer to clean it up and make it look really amazing. Actually gonna take two concealers, one that's lighter and one that's closer to my skin tone. So I'm gonna start with Deap Ivory Perfecting Concealer, and I'm literally just gonna touch my skin one time with it. Just do one little swipe there. And I'm going to take the cream color brush, which is for liquid eyeshadows, cream colors, liquid colors, really anything liquid you can use this brush for. So I'm going to clean up my brows, and this is going to edge up and clean up my brows. And also because I have lots of veins and purples and blues in my eyelid, I'm actually going to take this all over my eyelid to help even out my skin color here. That way my eyeshadow will be more of its true authentic color. Now I'm going to take the light beige. I'm just going to take one dabble right there above my eyebrow to help clean up that little bit of a mess that I made there. And with the top, I kind of have to be a little more careful so I don't take off too much. As you can see, it's literally just going to clean up the brow and make it look more sharp and precise, which is the look that I love, and I think it looks amazing. And I always brush it kind of upwards to help blend it out a little bit so I don't have any crazy lines. Same thing on this side, just one small little dabble. There is the Perfect Brow application. Hey girl. So, I know I look different than I have my entire video, but there's a reason. I sat down the other day and recorded a few videos, and I just started editing and realized that I didn't have an ending. My video just stops. It's great. So I thought I would hop back on here and record a little outro for you and just say that I hope you found this video educational. I hope you learned something. If you did, definitely use that technique and tag me on Facebook or Instagram. You can find my links in the description below. Like this video if you found it informational, and also if you know anyone that struggles with skincare or cosmetics, definitely share my videos with them. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, you need to. I want you to become friends with me and connect with me. Turn on your notification bell so you are notified the next time I upload a video, and drop a comment below if there's anything else that you would like to see on my channel. Anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!